G'day everyone, it's Temu time. This is the last of my big order. It took ages to get here, and I even got the $5 credit for it. I'll link this one to the previous video of the unboxing. Still got some work to do on the testing of this equipment because it's been rather wet here and not very pleasant to go outside and try things out, but we're getting there. So, what have we got in here? Oh, another one. I'll also mention, again, that the broken seed tray, the little tray that had the pots in it, that was cracked on one end, they fully refunded. And I kept the tray. So, that was nice of them. All right, let's open it up and have a look, see what we've got in this one. There's a couple of things I'm really looking forward to getting. I think this is another one of my nets. No, it isn't, but it's something I wanted as well. I'm looking forward to getting because I have halted what I was doing. And that is felt potato bags. So these are just grower bags, 10 gallon I think they are, whatever that might be in real things. And there we go. They're going great guns out the back with the potatoes. And with the cooler weather, ideal time to be getting the potatoes in. So these are a nice, thickish sort of non-woven material. Probably a plastic again, I don't know. But they last quite a few uses, quite a lot of uses. I've been using the same ones for 2 years now. We shall get the spuds in these, hopefully today or maybe tomorrow, and increase our spud yield. So they're good. Price up there. What's our next one? Oh yes, this looks dangerous, because it is. I was a bit worried that with the current laws in Australia, they would actually confiscate this, even though for a completely legitimate purpose. There is it. Nicely wrapped. Lots of sticky tape. Lots and lots of sticky tape. There we are. Doesn't that look vicious? This is quite simply to cut down my bananas. I bought another one, but it's curved the wrong way and it's not particularly good for it. So we've got a nice heavy steel blade. Feels relatively solid. Very, very sharp. So we can use this to chop our bananas down once they've fruited. We're going to try that, but it feels pretty good. If that fails, we can always use it to hang, draw and quarter someone. As I said, got a good weight to it. Nice rubber handle. We'll see how it goes. See how long it lasts. And here we go. Another humidifier, because I think my expensive one died. And I use these in the mushroom tents and the greenhouse to try and keep the humidity up. So these were quite cheap. This one. As I said, I've got 2 of them coming. Nothing in the box. It's got 3 little holders there and a protector. I'll cut that off. Alright. So I've got a wick to draw the moisture up with a spring in it. I'll put that on here. Comes with a tiny little USB cable, USB-C, and it does have some instructions. So what do we do? Okay, we've got to take those cotton cores out and soak them in water for 5 minutes. And we'll put the spring back in, fill the water bucket up, and off it goes. Now, I don't know if it's got a battery in there. No, it just looks like it's a straightforward charge one. So I'll take these off, soak them, and we'll give that a shot a bit later. The plastic, really, really cheap, but if it does the job for what I'm after, I will be rather pleased and last a bit longer than my expensive one. All right, so we'll give that a shot shortly. This should be another humidifier, because I want one inside Bruce greenhouse and one inside my large greenhouse where I've got the mushrooms growing, which I need to harvest today too. So this is another one. Looks a bit smaller, but looks almost identical to that one in its mode of operation. Yeah, it's going to be very much the same. I think it's probably the same internals, just a different size container. So if we look there, got the 3 little vibrators to mist, single button, and again the cotton wicks to pull the moisture up, little USB cable, and some instructions, which are probably going to be the same. If I can find the English one. There it is. No, that's not English. Okay, short press, second time to open second gear. Double nodule spray. But no real instructions on how to put it together, is there? But pretty straightforward, same thing. We'll give that a soak. Very open at the top, they both are. Again, very cheap plastic. When this bit dies, I'll still have a good use for these. I'll probably turn them into planters. Grow something in it. Right, I'll pop these over the back here. Again, all the prices will be sitting up there. They were very, very cheap. I don't know how well they'll work, but they could. We'll see. So I'll put the humidifier in here above the mushrooms. And I'm trying something a little bit different. Rather than trying to run power in here, I've got a little battery bank. There's my charged one. Let's just pop them down there. Unplug the flat one. I don't know how long it lasts, so we'll time it today. And there we go. And as we can see, I need to harvest again. I reckon we'll get another 1.5 kilos quite easily out of that. And we can see there's a nice misting coming out of that. All right, let's go and do the other one. As we can see, it's pumping out lots of mist. I've been running them on these little battery packs for a few days now. You get about an hour or 2 out of each one, which is enough to bring the humidity up to what we want. So we've got a lot of mushrooms growing in here. Now this one will be fun. This is for our baking, and it's silicon trays for making bread rolls. Our plan is that we'll mix up the dough in our bread maker on the dough setting. Chop the dough up into different sizes and pop it in here. And we should have some nice hot doggy size rolls. So we've got this one, which is 4 large. And the second one that came in here is for 9 small little dinner rolls. So I think we'll do this one first, see if it works. We'll give that a wash. We shall try it out. Nice, flexible, heavy silicon. So they look like they're a nice sort of quality. If you're not satisfied with your purchase, we want to hear about it. Do you now? Very professional bit there for a Temu product. And we get a little spatula. That's cute. Nice and flexible. So that could be useful. And a pastry brush, probably for putting the oil or egg on top of the roll. Very flimsy, that. Very cheap. I don't think it'll be worth keeping. But that is. So, again, price up there. I'm holding out great hope for those. I think they'll be good. another garden net. Now, I bought quite a few of these because I am having a real pest problem in the garden with birds and caterpillars and other things. And this one looks pretty cheap. It's just got a very open weave mesh on it. I forget how long it is, but it's probably about 3 meters, I would say. But you can see it's a very open weave, which is what we want because we want the sunlight to get through. And we just want to stop the birds and insects. So this will probably work well on birds, but maybe not so much on insects because the weave's a little bit open. So I'll just put that all back together. And we will get that out a bit later on. So it just sticks in the ground with these things. It'll sit on the ground. It won't stop any of the crawly insects, that's for sure. But it may, as I said, stop the flying ones like the moths that lay the caterpillar eggs and also the birds from getting on things. So we've still got to get all of these out, and that will be on another video. Well, everyone, that's another Temu time all done and dusted. I think most of the stuff was pretty good. The humidifiers look like they're doing the job, running on little batteries for an hour or two at a time and keeping the humidity level quite good, I think. I should put one of my humidity meters out there. In fact, I will. The netting looks like it's going to be okay, but we'll do another video on that after they've been out for a while so we can see if they actually did stop the bugs getting in and the birds. So overall, pretty good. What do you reckon? Let me know in the comments. And while you're at it, make sure you've hit that like, subscribe, and bell icon-y thing and do all those wonderful YouTube whiz-bang stuff that you're meant to do to make me happy and to make YouTube happy. And it doesn't cost you anything, so please subscribe, like, etc. Thanks for watching. Enjoy life. I'll catch you in the garden.